Welcome to day 49, the liminal space between what was and what is becoming within us and in our world, and the messy middle, where much is to be seen, to be recognized, to be felt, to be acknowledged, and to be resolved, to be released. And that has been the day that I have been having. So just acknowledging, just acknowledging, that liminal space of not knowing, that liminal space where things are to be felt rather than understood, and that it takes trust and surrender to the moment. Hindsight is a beautiful thing where we get to look back and we go, oh, that's why all of that had to happen. But when we don't have the hindsight, then it's trust, surrender, and allowing. My little doggy friends here are eager to get out of their crates after lunch, after eating lunch. Yeah. So just inviting you to take a breath. And if you like, if you're in a good space, if you're not driving, to close down your eyes. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck and your jaw, and just to allow yourself to receive your breath, to receive this moment, to receive this message as your abdomen relaxes, rib cage expands, chest expands. And just let out a sigh, exhaling out any tensions, any resistance, any stress. I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, maybe I'm going to let these dogs out. Being in the moment as it is. So taking another breath. Teddy, come here. We bring little Teddy up here. Little Teddy up here. Isn't she gorgeous? She's the one that was barking, by the way. Isn't she so cute? Aren't you so cute? Oh, the beauty of my moment in the midst of feeling just some old emotions rise today, and tears of release and surrender. I've got this little cutie here, remind me of what it is to be in the innocence, be as a child, to enter the kingdom of heaven, that return to innocence. And there's nothing like being around animals. They're so in the moment. So in the moment, aren't you? Yes. Bye-bye, folks. Where would we be without our beautiful domestic animals? And on that note, just recognizing that, many domestic animals that we feel really connected with are part of our soul contract. They're here to support us, to heal our hearts, to take on some of the energies for us, so that it's not, so that we, it's just, they're really here to be unconditionally loving. And I definitely had that experience with my own little doggie. Now I'm getting to look at, to caretake for other animals, which is just beautiful. But definitely had my own little doggie for 11 and a half years. And she got deeper into my heart, helped me open up my heart to unconditional love, taught me so much about unconditional love. So our animals are so precious. Really, truly in service to this, to who we are, and to support us to really let go. the density, the heaviness of the old paradigm and the limiting beliefs created within the perceptions of separation and all the traumas of those energies that are looking for resolution within ourselves, within the collective of humanity, as we reintegrate the light and the dark within ourself, and the light and the dark, and what I mean are the light and the shadow just being that which has not been acknowledged, that which has repressed, suppressed, denied, held in the shadows of the psyche, held in the shadows of the body, maybe excess weight or ailments, cancers. They're all holding the shadows of what hasn't been lived, what hasn't been fully embraced, what hasn't been expressed, which hasn't been forgiven. The liver holds anger, that which hasn't been forgiven. So yeah, our body truly is the messenger of energy. It's a translator of energies. Once we understand once we understand that it is all energy and frequency, and that the body truly is a messenger. So with that, I invite you to, continue taking a breath. Continue exhaling, letting go whatever is ready to be set down, whatever is ready to be handed over to source, to God, to the universe, to nature. That's just too heavy. It's just too much. And whatever is like breathe in that spaciousness and the exhale, letting go of needing to figure any of this out, which really does lead to the overwhelm. Truly, the human part of us is just here to experience our experiences, to experience emotion. The challenge is that we create mental stories around it, and those stories, we create meanings. Actually, we give certain feelings and emotions. We create stories and meanings, and we can get stuck in those stories and meanings. But in truth, we've actually created the meaning, and perhaps we took it on from someone else who told us that's what it means, or etc., etc. And we can put it down. We can really put it down and go, okay, I'm just gonna let all these old meanings, old stories dissolve within me. Not from denial or numbing or distracting, but just from acknowledgement of bringing it front and center. I see you, I acknowledge you, I hear you, I breathe with you. This too shall pass, allowing the emotions to be felt, to be expressed, allowing the energies to move through without getting stuck in the duality of push and shove, the duality of good and bad, right and wrong. So as we soften and we just breathe, we allow the energies to flow through, to move back into neutrality, not to get stuck in our energy system, in our bodies, in our psyches, in our perceptions. So loosening, all that is loosening. Actually, that's what's actually happening, is that these higher frequencies are coming to the planet and expanding the light of our consciousness, expanding our awakening and remembering. And with that, it shines the light on the density or the heaviness of what has been awaiting its turn to be acknowledged. And so on the global scale, that's a lot of stuff that's being seen on the economical, political stages, that recognition that, there's a few gaining and a lot of people not gaining so much about a lot of the strategies. And also that, a lot of it is to keep people in fear and survival. So we have to awaken to all of that and unplug from it and go, no more, no more. I'm not tuning into the stuff that takes me down and takes me away from myself. I'm tuning into, come here, you. Number two. This is Yo-Yo. Hi, Yo-Yo. How you going? Hello, folks. I'm very special. I'm a Chinese powder puff something. Oh, he's a cutie. You're a cutie, aren't you? So blessed. So blessed. Okay, thank you for making your debut. Ah, so cute. So cute. Okay, I'm going to round this up at 11 minutes today, day 49. Just honoring the liminal space of who we've been, the identities, who we've believed ourselves to be, and who we're becoming, which is still forming, still grounding, still anchoring, still developing as we move into a higher consciousness of more unity, wholeness within, unconditionally loving our bodies, our hearts, and extending that to one another, to the animals, to the land, recognizing that we are truly all connected to all that is. And yeah, that we live these perceptions of self through through the beliefs of separation. And yeah, so some of the emotions that was rising within me today was, I was really feeling, and like as the emotions rise, recognizing these old thoughts from my childhood, and really feeling confused by the world, and just feeling like I didn't see, I just this real sense of I just don't know how to operate in this world, or I just it was confusing for me as a kid. And of course I was in two children's homes, so just that not there wasn't a sense of real belonging or sense of place or sense of being heard, and my expression welcomed. So so just acknowledging whatever emotions may be arising in you, to be gentle with yourself, as I'm learning again to be gentle with myself today, to breathe, to let go of any pressure, and to, just to trust that being with what is arising, and that I have everything I need to support myself with that, including these beautiful animals, to remind me to be present in the moment and to breathe and to smile, even in the midst of some heavy emotions arising, and old memories arising, and just really expressing the tears of release from my cellular memories of times that really shaped my perceptions as a child, and healing those, continuing to release those, to feel into feel them to heal them. So that's my message for today. Didn't quite round it up at the 11 minutes, rounded up at the 14 minutes. So namaste. If you found that this nourished you, and you'd like to support me, then there'll be links below. You can join my Substack membership, monthly membership. You can give a donation through Wise, international transfers through Wise, divineloveambassador@gmail.com. Information will be in the Substack link, definitely, if not underneath the YouTube or wherever you see this. And even just, maybe just to, you can just write a comment and just say, thank you. Thank you. So I'm opening up myself to receive the reciprocity, to receive an equal measure to what I give, and to refill my cup as the natural giver that I give, and to share
And yeah, it's part of the tears today is that feeling of just not feeling fully received, I guess. And yet the opportunity is to fully receive myself and the moment, and to trust this whatever I'm up to here, showing up every day, day 49, and yeah, just being in the moment with whatever is arising and sharing in the best way that I can, authentically, unedited, unscripted, releasing the pressure to perform, releasing the pressure to overgive, releasing the pressure for the outcome to be a certain way, to prove to myself my worthiness, to prove that I'm being received, to prove that I'm that it's yeah, that it's all yeah, yeah, that I can trust myself, to prove that, you know, yeah. Whatever. So right now I'm just feeling quite surrendered and just, yeah, releasing. I release this with love and blessings. I offer, I receive this transmission that has moved through me. I anchor it in my field and I release it into the world of technology. And may those who feel guided to watch or inspired, may their higher selves may they be guided and receive whatever is here for them to receive. And that will be you if you're still here. So thank you for being still here. And yeah, just being in this field of awareness, being in this field of witnessing and acknowledgement and vulnerability, because I'm feeling definitely vulnerability today. Okay, namaste.